Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Langston, Oklahoma with Tulsa's 3XL. How are you doing, sir?
All right, how you doing, man?
I'm perfect. Perfectly fine. So, 3XL, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been in the underground scene, just taking care of business with school right now. But on the low, I've just been writing a lot of lyrics. I mean, writing a lot of songs and just taking care of business. I know last time I said that I was with talking with the Oklahoma City Thunder about doing a halftime show, and that wasn't what I expected it to be, so it didn't fall through at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It hurts.
Well, bigger things are coming.
Well, good things are coming.
So, how did you first get started with music?
Well, to be honest with you, when I first got started with music, it was with my cousin Ryan Smallwood. His stage name is Smallwood. He's a Tulsa Christian hip hop rapper. And shout out, big out to him. I told him that I was motivated to getting into the music, and he also said, "Well, this is what you need to do. You need to go by writing so many lyrics, what you're feeling, how you feel about them, and see what you do." So he brought me on to the whole 8 bars, 16 bars. So I got with it, and what can I say? It's been working ever since until my mom seen my lyrics.
So I take it that you're not a gospel artist.
Well, no, I'm not a gospel artist, but I do give props to the man upstairs for letting me see the light of day and blessing me to make it this far in life.
So, what made you make the decision to go from gospel to secular?
Well, it wasn't much as gospel from secular. My heart has always been true hip hop, no matter what. I've just been motivated by my cousin, who's a hip hop Christian artist. But on the whole secular nonsense, I want to say is just listening to different beats from other producers from each coast of West, Midwest, down south, and the East Coast, and I've just been influenced a lot by every genre of music, but truly mainly hip hop and R&B music.
So, what made you want to start the 3XL music movement?
Well, I want to say years back, there was a couple of people that I went to high school with. We had this group, but after the years, it just turned sour to where things weren't looking bright for us. One person went another direction, the other person went opposite direction, and I was sort of left alone. Hearsay, people say that I was more of a pushy type person, but more of a motivational, director type
Or a
person.
go getter?
I'm just a go getter type person.
Hmm. So, where did the name 3XL come from?
Well, 3XL, a lot of people ask me where 3XL came from, and I tell you that it's a secret, but it's more of something that I have been blessed with from my grandfather and my dad. So, you add one X, then you add two X, that's double X, right? If you add number three, you got three X. So triple X. Nothing dirty, nothing naughty, but it's three X.
And which tracks have you released so far?
Well, back in '08, I released a track. It was called She's Bad. It was a mixture of techno, sort of like techno and hip hop put together. It was a track called She's Bad, again, and it's just, that club hip hop movement type where you put it in the club scene, you're gonna dance to it, you're gonna groove to it. You never know what's gonna happen at the middle of the night or end of the night for that matter. But that track was one of them. Uh, it was another track called How You Do That. Now, How You Do That was stemming from after I had left. And I say left, meaning that, the group and I, we just what we were doing. And I was left alone, and people kept asking me, how are you going to do this by yourself? How are you going to react track play. How do you do that? And you can find that pretty much on my websites.
What's the website?
Well, the website right now I'm still working on is reverbnation.com / official 3XL. You can also find it on myspace.com / official 3XL. But I'm new to this game right now with the website because I'm still with YouTube and MySpace, Reverb Nation. But you can also find me also on Facebook at facebook.com / 3XL. But if you're a friend of mine, don't worry about it. You'll still be friends, and you'll still hear more music when the time comes. But for people who are new to the game or new to this whole internet thing, you can go to Facebook, go to the local search, type in three, that's number three, X and L, and you'll be able to find me. You can look at the pictures, post on my wall, and everything else.
All right. And what does the future hold for 3XL?
Well, the future holds for 3XL. I've never really been asked that question before, but I tell you, the future holds for 3XL. Anything's possible, I can tell you that much. Just hang with the right people and not being taken advantage of and being on my hustle 24/7. But I've been really influenced by hanging with some people in Tulsa with Queen Sun, Corporate Hustler Entertainment, Meech, and a whole bunch of other people, a whole bunch of hip hop and R&B artists in the Tulsa area. I'm sorry. So I don't want to forget anybody. So I want to represent that.
Right. The 918 area code.
Yeah, the 918 area code and also the 405. I haven't forget about you guys. You guys been very good to me, been blessing me with a lot. So there's still more stuff to come from 3XL. Just right now, I'm on the low, I'm on the down low, but you will see me around the Tulsa area from time to time. So don't be shy to walk up and say, "What's up?" Chunk up the deuces or whatever.
And tell everyone again where we can find 3XL.
But like I said, you can find 3XL on reverbnation.com / official 3XL, facebook.com / official 3XL. I guess I'll let you on two other sites. myspace.com / official 3XL and YouTube. And this where you will see this video is youtube.com / the official 3XL.
All right, XL, thank you for your
No,
time.
no, thank you very much for doing this interview.
Hope to see you again in the near future.
Adios.